It's the eve of TEDxPortland. The show returns to Keller Auditorium tomorrow morning. And all this week, we've gotten to know some of the speakers. This morning, we're chatting with a designer I like to call an AI wizard. He gave Amazon's Alexa her sass, and he has a lot to say about artificial intelligence. How exactly does it work, and is it alive? We dive into the mysterious questions as man meets machine.
Hi there.
Millions of homes use Amazon's Alexa.
Alexa, can you play my favorite music?
All right, playing your liked and most played songs.
Thanks to artificial intelligence, you can converse with this smart assistant. Ask it to play music, give you a weather report.
Right now, it's 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
Even start your car. But users have also been known to get personal.
And they're asking Alexa, what's your favorite color? Where are you from? Are you a woman? Are you a man? Do you have a face?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
And generally what it would say is, I don't know that, I don't know that. And we were like, that doesn't make sense.
So Amazon created a team to give Alexa a personality. And Toby Barnes is the lead designer on that team, dreaming up thousands of answers to your craziest questions.
One of the most popular questions that people ask is, can you fart? And Alexa has a orchestra of farts that it can do.
Alexa, fart.
Would you like me to play another fart sound?
Okay, all jokes aside, Barnes predicts artificial intelligence, we're talking next level AI like ChatGPT and beyond, will be a game changer. And he'll make that case on the TEDxPortland stage this weekend.
I think AI is a tool which will have the same amount of impact as the wheel or the Industrial Revolution or the internet. It's that impactful, and it will affect so many more things than we know at this point.
But how exactly does it work?
That's the hardest question. AI is essentially a prediction machine. It takes large amounts of data, understands what is in the data, and then uses that structurally to create a prediction of what's next.
Sci-fi movies would have us believe AI is alive. Barnes says it's definitely not sentient. It's a database, albeit one with some mystery.
This is one of those first technologies where we don't really know how it's doing what it's doing.
You don't even know.
No.
And if designers and engineers don't know, Barnes says it's even harder for lawmakers. How can you regulate something you don't understand?
Recently, there's been a lot of calls by a lot of very influential people for the technology to slow down, to pause even, to enable those decisions to catch up. It's not the tool's fault, it's our fault. So we as humans need to decide what it is we want out of our society.
Part of his TED Talk is a call to action. He wants the audience to remember AI is far from infallible. In fact, he says it's biased, and that's one of his main concerns.
We need to demand that there is more diversity in the content, more diversity in the models themselves, and more diversity in the stories and in the inputs, so that the output is more inclusive and it involves more people's stories and doesn't have a Western English speaking bias that it currently has.
Artificial intelligence is a new form of communication where humans and machines collaborate, and Barnes is hoping to help us navigate this brave new world.
My objective is to enable humans to understand how they engage with that and give them tools to be able to say, it's going to be super exciting and it's going to be scary, but at the same time, it's all going to be okay.